This is my outlook on gold. I'm on the monthly time frame. On Monday will be a new month, so that's why we're starting from the monthly time frame. But looking at the monthly time frame, there's no much price action here, so just basically price making a high and then trying and then retracing, not trying. We making push on the wheels to make a high and we are retracing right now, so there's no much price action on here. Then go to the weekly time frame. Now the weekly time frame, just like I've been explaining for weeks now, price action on the weekly time frame is still bullish. It's still bullish, not until we break the last higher low price made, or we get the candlestick that close below the last higher low on the weekly time frame. But this structure right now is still bullish. This is just looking like a retracement, with pushing up, then retracement, then we getting also this other retracement, maybe potentially for it to continue up. And just like I've been saying, also this zone is where I'm having issue, because this potentially could be a lower high zone. On gold, looking at the structure, you see we made this high. To explain the structure on the weekly time frame, we see how we push all the way up to make this high, came back down. What we did now is we are making a double bottom here. So double bottom on the after a retracement on the weekly time frame might be signifying to us that okay, we are done with the retracement and now we want to continue with the original trend. You know what I'm trying to say? So we having this double bottom, because this is a reversal pattern. So a reversal pattern happen at a low on a bullish trend. That could be signifying that okay, we want to continue with the bullish trend. We want to make another leg. You get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, so we making this double bottom is giving us bullish bias on gold, just based off of just the weekly time frame. See, push all the way, come back, and we get this candle rejects, and it's also engulfed this last candle. The body of this not engulfed, but they are the same, I guess they're the same size. This might be a confirmed double bottom. You get. So we go to the lower time frame. Now the daily time frame, this zone here is also a resistance zone. Boom, this zone here, that's why I have it marked up. So we push all the way up, came back down. This is the double bottom, potentially double bottom that price is making right now. And just like we said, potentially from this zone, this is defining to us that okay, I want to use this zone as a higher low zone. That's why I'm making this reversal pattern here. I want to use this zone as a higher low zone. That's why I'm making this reversal pattern. So potentially we might go to previous height or even make new highs. Now you see how price rejected off of this support, push all the way up. Now we are this resistance, because this is a strong resistance. See how price has been rejected off of that zone, rejected here, push up, rejected it here, also pushed up, rejected it above, push down, rejected it, also push up. You see here too, push up, came here, rejected it, push down, and now we are here, we push all the way up to this zone too. So just have to wait for either for price to break above this zone, because anything above this zone is bullish, you go bullish. Anything below this zone, we are selling right now, because you see multiple times that we've been reacting off of this zone multiple times. So since we are at this zone right now, we just either wait for price to retrace. Now we are banking just on the weekly time frame, giving us that double bottom. You get, that's what we are banking on right now. Because if you look at the daily structure, this daily structure is still bearish, because we haven't break past this last higher low that price made. This last higher low, we haven't break past this last lower high. Sorry, this is the last lower high. This was the lower high, then price drop all the way down to this zone to make this low. So on the daily time frame, we've not broken past this last lower high zone, so indicating that okay, we have not switched structure potentially. But just like I said, we are banking just based off of the double bottom that we saw on the weekly time frame. If I get in that double bottom, then potentially that should be signifying that okay, we want to continue with the original trend. So if we are just banking based off of that, we just wait for price to make a low for we to buy. But now looking at this zone, as strong as this zone is, right, I'm not going to just buy here randomly. Maybe price drop and to maybe around the zone, I won't just buy randomly. I will prefer if price is able to break above the zone first, like a candlestick close above the zone. We get a candlestick that close above the zone, like a bullish candlestick that push all the way up and close above the zone. Once we get that, I think that's the highest confirmation we can get on the daily time frame. So that will be that okay, the daily time frame is coming to terms with the weekly time frame. You get, so weekly time frame double bottom, daily time frame is switch of structure, like that is really breaking past the last lower high we made. So if you get that, those two in line, then potentially from there we should see price make go out to previous highs or even make new highs. I'm just waiting for price to break above this zone. I'm feeling a little bit tempted to look for longs around this zone, but just like I explained, anything below this zone is bearish, anything above is bullish. So you just have to be patient a little bit, no matter how long it's going to be. Except maybe price comes down and we start rejecting off of this zone. We get a candlestick that close, maybe engulfing. Then that will be an inverted head and shoulder. What I mean is maybe around this zone we drop down to around something like this. Yeah. Something like this, and maybe we keep on rejecting, you get, or start making bullish structure on the lower time frame, then maybe I might consider entering those longs, but that would just be going based off of just the weekly time frame. But for we to be sure, like we want to be sure, for we to make the best decision that we can make right now, the best decision, the best of the best, and we also want to try to make the best decisions while trading. So best decision I think you can make right now is for to wait for price to break above this zone. That's the best decision you can take. Just wait for price to break above. If you break above, then it confirms that double bottom on the weekly time frame. And from there, we'll just look for a retracement. Wait for price to retrace, give us a higher low that will be on the lower time frame. And from there, we buy. So it should be something like this. Maybe Monday, potentially we get a candle. Maybe Monday or whatever week, day in the week we break above the zone. Yeah, just wait for a retracement on the 2 hour time frame. From there, we enter longs targeting this high. You get something like this. But if we still continue trading below this zone, then those longs are going to be invalid because we might want to go down, even make new lows. As if you continue trading below this zone. So yeah, simple as it is, just wait for price to break above that zone. Had it been I had like on the weekly time frame, right? Had it been we had like an engulfing candle. You get, this is a doji. I'm a little bit skeptical about this doji. Or this is looking like a hammer, whatever it is. I'm feeling a little bit skeptical. I would have loved an engulfing candle. I would have preferred an engulfing candle. Since we not get an engulfing candle, we can still work with this. Because this is still a double bottom. This is still looking like a double bottom. Okay, so we just wait for price to break above, then we find a retracement. So just like we explained, if you go down to the lower time frame, on the 2 hour time frame, we see that we break past the last lower high we made. So this was the lower high, we broke past the last lower high. This structure on the weekly time, on the 2 hour time frame, is already bullish. So we are already bullish on the 2 hour time frame. So you get where I'm getting this, like being tempted to like enter longs. Yes, because the 2 hour has become bullish right now. Not has become bullish, but has broken past the last lower high zone, which is signifying that okay, we want to switch structure. This, if I close below this support, then wait for a lower high to sell. If you can close above this, look for a higher low to buy. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.